Hello, Hackers. Today is April 9th, 2024, and we got some new Dothack news for you today. Game Artworks Dothack 20th Volume 3 has been announced. For those of you who don't know, this is the third and final volume for the Dothack 20th Anniversary Game Artworks collection. We had Volume 1, Volume 2 over the past year and a half, I believe, by now. But now we're on Volume 3. This was announced over on Twitter, so let's go ahead and take a look at the announcement. This was posted by the @DothackCC2 Twitter handle. Now accepting reservations for new products. Dothack 20th Commemorative Art Collection Final Volume. Game Artworks Dothack 20th Volume 3. Acrylic Plate Volume 3 now accepting reservations until April 29th. So today, April 9th to April 29th, you have 20 days to place a pre-order. We will also have a purchase benefit from Seiichiro Hosokawa, who worked on the cover illustration. Click here for details, and the link is at the cc2.co.jp CC2 store page. So, what we know and what we can expect. So right off the bat, we're looking at the third and fall volume. This is the Dothack Game Artworks Dothack 20th Volume 3 book. It is 164 pages long, and the design pretty much in keeping with the Volume 1 and Volume 2 books. The Volume 1 book had the Black Rose, Kites, Orca, and Balmung. And then Volume 2 had Haseo. And now we're on Volume 3, which is more featuring the Dothack Link characters. So I would imagine Dothack Infection series was Volume 1's theme on the cover. And Dothack GU was the theme for Volume 2's book. And then Volume 3 book obviously is Dothack Link. We also have this acrylic plates that they mentioned. Acrylic plates is basically a pretty good size, almost like a 8.5 by 11, just almost, not exact, type of size piece of acrylic with art. And then you'll see at the very bottom, there's 2 metal studs to allow it to be displayed at an angle. And it talked about a pre-order bonus. Now, if you order within the next 20 days of February 9th, the 29th, you also get this. It's basically what we call a shikishi, or a color illustration paper, signed by Seiichiro Hosokawa. Again, this is only available for pre-orders, so if you purchase after the pre-order event, you're not going to be guaranteed to get these pre-order bonuses. So let's take a look over at the link it mentioned over at the CC2 store page. So here we have Game Artworks Dothack 20th Volume 3 release special page. And it basically goes over the things that we've already learned about on the tweet. Available for pre-order until the 29th on Monday. At our direct online shop at CC2 Store International, hereinafter referred to as CC2 Store ITN. And we have the book, and the artwork is, the cover art's done by Seiichiro Hosokawa, but the artwork in the book has illustrations from the various artists, including Megane Kikuya, who was responsible for the Dothack Link Twilight Nights manga, the Dothack XXXX manga, and quite a few other things. So the book's going to go over Dothack Infection all the way up to Quarantine, Dothack GU series, Dothack GU trilogy movie, Dothack Link the video game, Dothack Beyond the World the movie, Dothack Versus, Guilty Dragon, and Dothack New World, and finally Dothack GU Last Recode. So once again, they're showing the cover art for the Volume 3 book, drawn by Seiichiro Hosokawa. And we have kites next to Aura with Tokyo, Flugo, and the rest of the Shiskel group in the background there. And then the release date, now here's what's important. Again, this is pre-orders. So February 9th to 29th is the pre-order period, after which you will be able to order it, just not with the promise of the pre-order bonus. And then the actual release date is going to be May 28th, 2024 on Tuesday. The book does cost 4,180 Japanese yen. There is no deluxe version. It is a A4 size, full color, 164 pages. And there's a little reminder about the pre-order deadline. And then the second item you can purchase is the acrylic plates. Now, Volume 1 and Volume 2 also had their acrylic plate based on the book cover for Volumes 1 and Volume 2. So Volume 3 is no exception. Also released May 28, 2024. The price is 4,950 Japanese yen. It is an A4 size with 2 metal legs. And then the mini colored paper drawn by Seiichiro Hosokawa. Again, this is only if you pre-order from the 9th to the 29th. The size is 121 by 136 millimeters. And then lastly, on this page of notes is there's a coupon, a 10% coupon, if your purchase is over 12,000 Japanese yen. So if you place an order from the CC2 Store International page, if your order is over 12,000 Japanese yen, and these two books combined will not get you that 10% discount. The the two items that you can purchase, the book and the acrylic plate, are 4,000 Japanese yen each. And so that's going to be just a little over 8,000 Japanese yen, but it's not going to be more than 12,000. So you would have to purchase other items in your order in order to be able to use this coupon code HACKART3, all one word, HACKART3. Plug that in, and there will be reminders about this coupon code when you're on the webpage. But again, if you're just going to buy the book and the acrylic plates, that 10% discount is not going to be applied to you. So on this page, there was 2 links, one right here, and then the other right here. And if we go to the first one, we'll come to the CC2 Store International, and it says, customers living outside of Japan, you're going to be using World Shopping as part of your purchasing method, because remember, the CC2 store is intended to ship directly domestically only, so anything outside of Japan would have to be fulfilled by World Shopping. Now, World Shopping is basically a middleman. They're not obviously going to ship it themselves. They're going to take the product they receive from the CC2 store, package it for you, and then hand it off to whatever shipping company they have available at the time, whether it's DHL, FedEx, or like UPS, EMS. I don't know what they are, and it's going to vary depending on what country you live in. I mean, it's not going to be the same all around. I believe DHL and FedEx are typically their 2 most preferred shippers as a carrier. So again, they're going to remind you about the 10% code. But again, you need 12,000 Japanese yen in order to use the code. So if I were to go here, and I want this item right here for 4,180 Japanese yen, just click on the add to cart button here on this little floating bar that you see at the bottom. Hit add to cart. And then we have approximately $27 and 54 cents is the current exchange rate for 4,180. And you can change the quantity to whatever quantity of how many of these books you want to order. Just want 1. And you can make a note here if you'd like. Otherwise, hit add to cart and continue shopping. Now over here, this is the second item, the acrylic plate. And I'm just going to refresh this to make sure the cart still remembers me. It's 4,950 Japanese yen. It adds to cart here, and 4,950 comes about $32.61. Choose your quantity and hit add to cart. And then we got 2 in the cart, so proceed to cart. And then here we have our total, and as I expected, we are just under 12,000 Japanese yen. Right now we're looking at 10,923, and that comes out to 71 US dollars and 96 cents. So you might as well round to $72. So it's the 2 items combined, plus the domestic shipping in Japan and the fee for world shopping service. So the products themselves is 9,800 just to ship it from the CC2 warehouse to world shopping, and then 900 Japanese yen just for them to process your order. So if that's all said and good for you, you can actually use this calculator to calculate shipping. Shipping is never recorded or purchased when you purchase the items. We are just purchasing the items only. You're going to get an email that's going to give you your shipping total. So if you want an idea of what your shipping is going to be, use the calculator. Now, when I make my Dothack Collector videos, I like to measure and weigh the items themselves. Now, some of you might think that's silly, but if you want an idea of how much these things are going to weigh, and what the size of these things are going to be, you might want to take to heart, because you're going to be using those same measurements on the international shipping calculator. So here we have, you can choose your country, you can enter your weight, and you can enter your size. This is an option, and they'll give you quotation of how much it would be to ship from Japan to your country of origin. So let's just say it's 5 kilograms and the size is, oh, it's in centimeters. Let's just put 50, 50, 50. That's obviously not what it's going to be, but I'm just throwing some numbers to get an idea of what we're going to be offered. So we do have EMS, we do have DHL. Now, obviously, these are not the sizes or the weights. This is not going to be the price of my shipping. I'm expecting something more along the lines of this. EMS being 5,300 Japanese yen. So when it comes for me getting the items, I'm probably going to be expecting that is going to be the price. So 5,300 Japanese yen, it's probably going to be about $40. So that's what I'm expecting thereabouts. And then when you're ready, you just hit the next button, and then you're pretty much sent off to wait until CC2 ships over to World Shopping, and then World Shopping gets the item, notifies you they received the item, and then they go ahead and calculate the shipping and email you for your second price. And of course, if you're using credit card online, which you pretty much have to, then you're going to possibly, most likely, be charged a international fee from your creditor or whatever banking you use. So that pretty much concludes all of what we know about the Game Artworks Dothack 20th Volume 3 collection going on right now. Also in the news, there is a sale going on over at Bookwalker on all their digital books. Now remember, Bookwalker is a site where you create an account. You can use whatever social media service you want to tie your Bookwalker account to. So if you have Facebook or Twitter and you want to use those as your login to Bookwalker, you can do that. That's what I do for myself. And then when you're on Bookwalker, you can go ahead and add these 4 books to your cart. And when you add them to your cart, you could purchase them for free. So no credit card has to be inserted to their website. You just go ahead and I'll show you here. So we have I already have these books purchased. You can see right below it says it has been acquired. But you can go ahead and read these books at your leisure at any time once they are a part of your account on Bookwalker. There are other books, like I said, and I got all these books I've gotten that say it has been acquired. I got all these for free. I have never paid Bookwalker any money to get these books. I've just waited until Bookwalker has a sale, typically when it's free. You'll see them pretty much grayed out, like this one right here, the Dothack GU Last Free Code, the Beyond the World, and the GU Black. I got those for free. There is a second page. Most of these are related to CC2's other works. But when it comes to Dothack, I got quite a few. I even got Dothack Archives Volume 3 here. Now, the books that are available is the Dothack Archives Link, which is Volume 4, the Dothack Series Anthology Dothack Summer 2013 book, the Dothack Guilty Dragon Visual Works #1, and the first of the Dothack 20th Game Artworks Volume 1 digital version. These are all free for you to go ahead and add to that count and browse these books whenever you like. Now, be mindful that there is no PDF files, there is no downloads, there is no proprietary file format of any kind that you can download these books onto your PC or whatever to view these books whenever you want. You can only view them when you're logged in on bookwalker.jp. You can only view them from their website. So my recommendation is set up an account, add them to your account whenever they pop up for free, and you can view them anytime at your leisure. So right now, between April 9th and April 23rd, this is the only time you're going to be able to add these books until the next time they do another free promotion. So hurry up and do that. Otherwise, you can always purchase the books secondhand to get them physically, or you could purchase them from Bookwalker outside of their sale period. I mean, that's pretty much up to you on how you want to do it. But that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching, and hopefully if there's more books that are given out for free, I'll let you know through our social media accounts. And once I purchase these books for Volume 3, the acrylic plates, and have those shipped here, I'll be able to have a follow-up video of my impressions of those two items. Until then, thanks for watching.